What's going on, guys? Not just arrived. Been in the Philippines for 1 month right now, and here's my first reaction after living in 1 month, experiencing a whole ton of things. So first off, I landed in Cebu. I stayed there for a few weeks, went and checked out Boracay, and now, after careful consideration, I have moved to Iloilo, and I'll let you know why I did that. So, first impressions. It's a culture shock, okay? Not gonna lie, I'm not gonna be like one of these YouTubers and says, hey, it's all beautiful, it's all easy, it's all everything like that. The food's a huge adjustment. I had no idea. The bacteria, the whole, everything they bake in, they cook in oil, everything's deep fried, all that kind of stuff. That wasn't cool at first. I guess your body's supposed to get used to it as well. And if you're a digital nomad like myself, who has to work midnights because you're working, EST hours, that's another big adjustment. I thought it would be super easy to do, but it wasn't, right? It did take a few weeks to actually get there. So the food, the initial adjustment, those were two big things I'd say were the cons. But the pros, guys, YouTube's not lying when they talk about price. Rent has been anywhere between $400 to $600 anywhere I stayed. That's including Boracay. I actually want to get into that in a second. And Iloilo, it's one of the hardest places to get into right now. I found a place right in the heart. You can't really get a better place than this, right in the heart, for $580 a month. Okay, so that rent is amazing. That wasn't a lie. Also, food. Let's talk about the prices. So the food is the cheapest food I have ever experienced in my life. You can literally eat for $2 a day. You can eat three square meals a day. So that's absolutely wild. Am I saying it's the healthiest? No, but you can absolutely get it done over here in the Philippines. You got to remember, someone who lives here, they only make $300 a month, at a regular job. So they have to spend 150 pesos to 200 a day just on food. Now, if you're coming here with foreign money, if you make anywhere between $2,000 a month and let's say $3,000 a month, you're actually living like a baller. I know how weird that sounds because in America, $3,000 a month, you're considered a loser, you're a bum, all that stuff, it just doesn't work. But over here, it's basically rich. $3,000 is actually wild. If you come here on a pension, or if you're a digital nomad making anywhere between $5 or $6K a month, you can get a 3-bedroom condo. You can get literally anything you want, okay, for that price. So my initial reactions, this is gonna be a short video because I gotta make longer ones. It did take me a month to make this video because I really wanted to make sure everything, I'd give a real assessment, right? Not just like, oh, I was here for 1 day and it's absolutely perfect, because that's not a real assessment. But the reason why I moved to Iloilo is the cleanliness and word of mouth. So I talked to a lot of people, a lot of expats on where to go, why it's the best, things like that. And everyone hands down said Iloilo. Almost got killed here just trying to make a video. So that being said, I want to touch on Boracay real quick. Boracay is the most overrated island I've ever been at in my life, okay? The food was absolutely terrible. The ocean was beautiful, okay? If you go to and do all the tours and snorkeling and things like that, it's the most beautiful things I've ever seen in my life. But day-to-day living, I was gonna try to live there longer than, I was gonna try to stay there for a month. I only lasted 2 weeks. It's definitely, it's too touristy. No, every single person that was there, people from the Philippines, people from all over the world. I met tons of people from all over the world. It's just a tourist trap. things are twice the price, and yeah, it just wasn't for me. I would go there, you know, for a weekend. So it's things that I didn't know is like Iloilo, for example. It's only a 5-hour drive to go to Boracay. So, I mean, I could live in this beautiful city, right? Have amazing food, have all the amenities that I need, and if you need that weekend escape, you could just go to Boracay, and it also has one of the it has a international airport as well. So if you want to travel to, you know, anywhere you want, obviously into the Philippines, everything's 1-hour flight. But if you wanted to fly out of here, Iloilo has that as well. So if you guys want to know more about Boracay, Cebu, Philippines prices, obviously I'm going to be doing a ton of videos on Iloilo. Hit that follow, subscribe, and we'll be back. Peace.